Well, you were late in bus, living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today I'm checking out Sleep Token Emergence for the first time ever. That's a powerful word, emergence. You know, to emerge, kind of like a rebirth type of saying. Emergence, maybe like kind of like even the ascension or ascension. I don't know. There's something there. Anyways, I got introduced to Sleep Token: The Summoning by Knox Hill. I think I reacted to Alkaline like 2 years ago on this channel. And then I think I was in a live stream and I checked out a song called Ascensionism or something like that with Don Wannabe. I can't even find that reaction because it was in a live stream. I am not familiar with Sleep Token. That's all I've ever heard from Sleep Token was Alkaline, The Summoning, and Ascensionism. So this is one of the most requested bands on the channel when we're talking about modern music. Everyone wants me to check out Sleep Token. I wanted to wait and do a reaction with Mr. Biscuit, but I'm not sure when we're going to link up again because my travel schedule's been super crazy. However, we're going to check out Emergence today. Just me and you. I am the captain now. If you guys are here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get the logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channel, Pegasus vs. the World, over there I've been doing travel vlogs and movie reactions. But all of the music and the music reactions, they happen on this channel. If you want access to these reactions early, there's a link in the description to our membership. It gives you early access. I try to update it every single day. And there's a big catalog of reactions that haven't been released yet, so you could have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you guys for your support. Huge shout out to all my members helping me keep the lights on. Let's get this popping. We're checking this out from Sleep Token's official YouTube channel. Please go over there and watch this or listen to their music. Look, people come to my reactions for the actual reaction, the commentary, the breakdown. That just means what I'm doing here isn't a substitute for the original. I'm going to push pause and talk. If you don't like that, you got to go listen to the song the way it was intended in its entirety, right? So that just makes sense. Anyways, please support the original. Go rock with these guys, and let's see what's popping. This is Sleep Token Emergence, and I'm checking it out for the first time.
Well, you were late in bus, living on a promised word. Well, I am the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world I had. But I have a feeling we're close to the end. So come on, out from underneath who you were. Come on now. You know that it's time to
This is very, very, very interesting. This is starting off like almost like modern R&B, or I don't even know where to place this because it's just pianos and singing. It brings me to like, because this homie's voice is super distinct and it sounds like, and I'm not clear, there's some type of filter or something on his voice, the mechanics of his voice. So like making a comparison to like, you know, Elton John, a Billy Joel, or a frickin' Bruce Hornsby, it's like kind of impossible. But the piano and just singing gives me like, you know, kind of that energy, but this is like the modern fueled version. Oh man, this is I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting that. We're 1 minute in and he's kind of going ham. Like it felt to me like a piano R&B ballad, modern R&B ballad, piano ballad type of thing. Okay, we're building now.
Are you carbide on my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my culture, sapphire on my white gold, burst out on my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind.
What the fuck are we doing? Oh, my bad, bro. What the fuck? What? Hold on. I be trying not to cuss. What's wrong with me? What's gotten in my brain? Hold on. He's rapping. The beat changed. There was a stutter step. So was that a change in the time signature? And then we're just and the story shifted. The lyrics. Hold on. Let's get into this. Let's not let the lyrics pass us up because we're going somewhere very specific in the lyrics to Sleep Token, Emergence. We're like on this journey lyrically, you know, like there's literally was a shift, like the beat shifted and the storyline shifted with it. All right, so we're very clear because, you were laid in verse living on hold on, let me make sure this is correct. Yep. Well, you were laid in verse living on promise word. Well, I'm the rose you relinquished again. You and I are down head first in another world I heard. I have a feeling we're close to the end. So come on out from underneath. Who you were, come on now. You know that it's time to emerge. So go ahead and wrap your arms around me. Yeah, go ahead and wrap your arms around me. All right, and then we go into this rap thing. Yeah, you know what? The way this is going down, it's almost like someone's leaving you. I am a rose you relinquished. Man, so the poetic nature and the lyricism of Sleep Token is like absolutely incredible. I do remember that about Sleep Token the last time I reacted to them, and they are definitely up here cooking. The interpretation of the way the stuff is written, I think there is so many different interpretations you can have. Anyways, it feels kamikaze-ish. Let me go back and listen. Let me listen to this. I know that sounds crazy, but there's this. There's so many different things going on. Anyways, let me listen.
Are you carbide on my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my...
Right there, that shit, that like stutter step.
Are you carbide on my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my culture, sapphire on my white gold, burst out on my chest and hide out in the vents. My blood beats so alive, my bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind, I drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies, I'll be asking for that call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the savior. Glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbors.
got a build here.
I've got solar flesh for your dead god, space dust for your fuel, dark days for your soul still.
What are we talking about here? We went into like what, hard rock, metal now? So they're one of the unique groups of this moment. Not of this moment, because I don't want to make it seem like they're having 15 minutes of saying. I'm just saying in this modern era that I believe they're a hybrid. They fuse so many different genres together, but they're really good at it. People absolutely, because there's like this electronic dance thing going. There's like this piano ballad thing going. They got the modern shift on the vocals, the way the delivery, but the artistic, poetic nature of their writing goes back to someone who cares about the lyrics. It's not just so straightforward. But this metal rock thing we have going on, let me read these lyrics, the rap lyrics, because those were pretty dope. But I couldn't make everything out because I'm being distracted by so many musical things going on. Are you carbide on my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my culture, sapphire on my white gold? See, I made out white gold, but I didn't make out any of that. I don't even know what a carbide is. That's what it says. Are you carbide on my nano, red glass on my light bulb, dark light on my culture, sapphire on my white gold, burst out of my chest and hide out in the vents? My blood beats so alive, might bite right through your lens. It's midnight in my mind's eye, drowning out the daylight. Godspeed to my enemies who've been asking for the call sign. You know the behavior, canines of the Savior. Glory to the legion, trauma for the neighbors. And then we go back into this go ahead and wrap your arms around me, which that hook is what are we talking about, you guys? What are we talking about? Anyways, I don't even know where to go with these lyrics. There's so many different ways to interpret what they're positioning and bringing forth. You know, essentially the things that stood out to me was like, what'd they say in the first one? A flower that's been relinquished, a rose you relinquished. Like something you let go of. But then when it's saying, wrap your arms around me, we're going to emerge. To me, it also feels like some superhero shit, you know? I don't know. You know how the superhero wraps his arms around someone and then they fly away type thing? I don't know why that's what's spawning in my mind. However, let me vibe out to this. Let me vibe out to this because the music, I don't know if you're supposed to just vibe out or really try to grasp the music, because I'm reading these lyrics and, you know, there's something about rebirth, ascension, you know, like even metamorphosis. All these different things are kind of flowing through the lyrics. And as I read it, there's so many different things it can sound like, you know. Love, lust, trauma, prayers. It's really unique. Oh man, they got me. With the lyrics, these dudes got me sold. Whenever you have to like decipher through lyrics like the Da Vinci Code, it's kind of fun. Anyways, I want to vibe to this music for a little bit.
I've got solar flesh for your dead god, space dust for your fuel rods, dark days for your solstice, dancing through the depths of hellfire on the winds that started from within. My blood beats so alive, my tear right through my skin. So tell me what you meant by living past your half-life and lockstep with the universe and your well-fascinating afterlife. You know that I'm sanctified by what's below, no matter what you do, no matter where you go. You might be the one to take away the pain and let my mind go quiet. And nothing else is quite the
the way they jump from this damn near like, I don't know if it's prog rock where it's just like very laid back, or just alternative rock, to this really heavy rock, which I'm guessing is kind of like heavy metal. Again, I'm just a guest listening, who enjoys listening to stuff like this. The more I listen to the lyrics and even the music, I think so one, I want to give them a shout out. I don't know this to be fact, but it just seems like they're artsy artists, right? Even how and I don't know if it's the time signature, the drum pattern, but even when it gets heavy, there's still there's like a stutter step. And the reason I catch on to that is because I'm a hip hop head, and I kind of prided myself. I typically rap over beats that are like 89 BPM and the 90 BPM, that classic hip hop boom bap range. And anytime you speed it up, like you start rapping faster. And I'm a two-step guy, like da, 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 But they're doing something different, and he's still keeping it, which also is deliberate. Like, I feel like they're demonstrating how they can fuse music together and make wonderful songs, but also the interpretation could go anywhere with these lyrics. For me, it just kind of hit me in the last lyrics. I don't know what it hit me, but this is about the human condition. This song, the lyrics and the music, is about the human condition. Because we're talking about emerging, things changing. There's a little bit of a contradictory nature to what's going on. Then, all this, you relinquished me, but put your arms around me, and it just reminds me of human nature. Because being a human is very confusing. Do you ever get that where you get stuck in your head where you're like, well, society and culture is telling me this is the norm, but then sometimes maybe like your wiring might speak differently. Like it's hard to explain, but being a human is very confusing at times. And I think there's an underlying, because it's confusing to fall in love. It's confusing to have hate. Your sex drive can be confusing. There's so many different things. And I don't know. I could be tripping, but that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm getting the human experience in a song. Complexity, depth, like it is complex. Like our wiring is kind of complex. I could be tripping, but that's what kind of hit me with those last lyrics, and I don't know why. Anyways, we're rocking with Sleep Token. These dudes are crazy. This is actually bonkers to me, you guys. On some weird philosophical story shit, this reminds me of breakup sex. Not in my physical life, just hear me out. The story of you break up, you have this crazy argument, right? You break up, then you make up. You know how? So it's like we fought, you relinquished me, then we made up. We had make-up sex, right? Which was super powerful. Wrap your arms around me, hold me tight. Now we must emerge. You had a child. That's what kind of just dawned on me. I know that's probably crazy, but it just like I said, there's something about the human experience that resonates through the lyrics and the music. This is like a musical journey, and the lyrics are very abstract, so there's probably going to be multiple interpretations. But the concept, the strongest thing in the universe is our power to recreate life, right? There's just something about him saying we're going to emerge. And I'm like, well, how do you emerge or ascend other than passing on your bloodline, creating life, in my personal opinion? So I don't know. I'm kind of like, my mind is like, whoa, what the fuck? Whoa, Sleep Token. This is why people wanted me to listen to this shit. All right, let's keep going. listen to this, the more, I'm sorry if people get mad. Go listen to the, original if you get mad for me talking. But the more I listen to this whole makeup, sex, breakup, like creating life, emergence is starting to fit. The reason I was going like this, think about how we started with this piano ballad, like, we're on a romantic date, we're trying to figure some shit out, to this powerful, heavy, and then think about how the story, and in the middle of this, there's like, you may be the, it's pretty crazy, actually. Are you telling me, man, I'm going to bring it back. Don't trip on the fact that I paused it in the middle of amazing saxophone solo, or sounds like a sax. That I just got to, okay, so we had like a piano ballad type moment. Just help me out here. We got this time signature change and maybe the drum pattern. We have, like this alternative rock thing, or maybe progressive rock thing going on. We have this electric dance music thing going on. We have rock, hard rock. We have a heavy metal thing going on. And now you're telling me we have a little jazz? We got a little Kenny G sprinkled. Bro, these dudes are on some, this is like, as long as this ain't AI, man, like we got some real musicianship going on. Like, when these boomers get on my channel and say like music is dead and our generation had the bet, like this is the offspring of that. They're literally fusing and a hybrid of all the stuff that I react to with the classics. This is actually phenomenal, in my opinion. What? We had that, and we're moving to Oh, Where Art Thou, Kenny G. Oh, Where Art Thou? This is the birth of the baby. This is the birth. This is the emergence. Am I tripping? The portal was opened. Life was given. Maybe. The complexity of a relationship. The journey of the human condition. Huh? Maybe. Oh, these weirdos, man. Y'all trying to scare me? What the hell? Okay. We got to try to pause it through one of those and see the image. Got him. Okay, there's a dude walking into war. Same dude. Oh, he's going to battle a beast. Yeah, the beast is up in his face. Oh, he's going straight up. He conquered the beast. There's hidden messaging in the end of that. Y'all saw that? Dude going into battle against something beast-like and conquers the beast, which we all have an inner beast inside that we're trying to, discipline. There's a saying, discipline makes life easier. Again, what does that go back to? I said this reminds me of the human condition, the human experience. But part of that experience, like when we talk about re-emerging, rebirth, ascension, childbirth, and then the complications of the ups and downs of love and hate in a relationship, I really do now think that's what it was about. And even musically, you start out dating with the piano romantically, and there's a build, right? Until this climactic moment where you make love, and then you have the child, the saxophone. There's a lot of interpretations you could get here. I'm not trying to be surface level. That's just honestly what I felt when I started putting the lyrics and the music together. This is wild stuff, you guys. I don't think any interpretation is wrong. I'm not just saying that to get a participation award. I think they make music deliberately like this. This is like that. See, I never was privy to going to museums. I've never even really been in an art gallery. But I imagine going to an art gallery, some of the sophisticated modern artists do those, paintings where people, that just looks like a hand painting. But some people will sit and look, and it'll have a name, and they'll look, and they'll be like, oh, they'll see something in that painting that, maybe someone else wouldn't. And I think that's what this is here. This is like a sophisticated musical art piece. I could be tripping. Anyways, you guys let me know what I got, what I missed. I got some stuff to do. I still got to get on my reaction to The Wall, but that's going to come in due time. Got some cool things on the way. Anyways, you guys know what it is. Go check out Sleep Token on their channel. It's always important to support the original content. And thank you for being here with me. Let me know what I got, what I missed. What do you think this song is about? I would love to hear it in the comments. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.